Hi guys, what's up? Um, Now this video is going to be my review of, believe it or not, a TV show. Um, yeah, I haven't really done a review of a TV show pretty much ever since I first started being on YouTube. Um, but I'm doing this review purely because I can't get enough of the show. It's so awesome and I really want to express my thoughts on it with you guys. And that is Dexter. That's the show I'm going to be reviewing for you guys. Okay, so Dexter is a show starring Michael C. Hall. You might know him from 6 Feet Under. The show started in 2006 and went on to 2013. It's 8 seasons in all. And honestly, this show is just so good, so interesting, and so dramatic. And in the show, Michael C. Hall plays a guy named Dexter Morgan, who's a blood spatter analyst for the Miami Metro Police Department. And he basically lives a double life as a guy who kills criminals, essentially. His foster father, played by James Remar, Harry Morgan, taught him how to do this because, when his character was 3 years old, he saw his mom murdered right in front of his eyes in a shipping container. And James Remar basically teaches him, hey, I'll teach you how to kill people, kill criminals, and get away with it. And I'll teach you how to basically avoid getting caught, how to not leave a trace, and also to put up the facade for the people around you and make them think that you're just totally normal. And also in the show is Jennifer Carpenter, who plays Dexter's sister, Deborah. And there's C.S. Lee, David Zayas, a lot of actors who I actually don't know what else they've done, to be honest. But really the reason that I love this show is because it keeps you intrigued so much. The stories are so interesting, and the character of Dexter himself, Michael C. Hall, he plays him so well. And he totally disappears into this role. Even though Jennifer Carpenter is Deborah, she pretty much outacts everybody in the entire show. And honestly, some people surprisingly don't know whether or not to count this as a comedy or a drama. But honestly, it's really a drama with a few comedic moments here and there, and that's what makes it good. It doesn't focus entirely on the comedy or focus entirely on the drama. It's kind of right in the middle, and that's what makes it so good. Even for a TV show. But it's funny is that every single episode kind of feels like a mini movie in a way, because the episodes are actually really long. Each one is over 50 minutes. And honestly, if you haven't seen the show before, number one, I totally recommend it. Yes, definitely watch it. It's definitely on the level of Breaking Bad. But honestly, in my opinion, just watch seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4, because those are the only good seasons. Because seasons 5 through 8 are just, really campy and repetitive and, not as good. And also, another great thing about this show is that occasionally, Dexter will talk to himself. Sometimes you hear his voice, what he's thinking in his head. And some of his, inner monologues are so funny. And that aspect of the show really reminded me of American Psycho, one of my all-time favorite movies. And apparently, the show is kind of loosely based on American Psycho, but, the difference is that Christian Bale's character in American Psycho just kills innocent people, while Dexter just kills, bad people, people who are guilty, criminals, essentially, is who he kills. And that's, I think, what makes it more interesting. Even though, yes, it's kind of unrealistic in a way, but who cares? I mean, that's what makes it so good. But yeah, overall, Dexter is a great show, and I absolutely recommend it. And if I could give it a rating, I would definitely give it frickin' epic. The only seasons 1 through 4 frickin' epic, while 5 through 8, kind of like in the middle, like a frickin' okay. Yeah, that was my review for Dexter.